Hello? Where you at? Alright, I'm on the way. Bye.
It's been a year and some change, and I ain't called her since. If she ain't ended, then I probably would've called it quits. She was fed up with the line and the arguments. She knew that sex and pillow talk wasn't all it meant. Damn. To say I wasn't a gentleman would be my egotistical way of saying I'm intimate with many different numbers of women that I had met on tour. I couldn't find the words to lie, I had to tell you more. So far from being fed up, but holding on to memories formed from when we met up. She was more of a goddess, but stylish, needed some guidance, and I was the type of guy to refurbish and add polish. So we exchanged numbers in hopes of getting together. So this is a casual thing, never thinking forever. Just in love with the moment, I know it, so I'ma own it. But now that we not involved, I'm reluctant to keep it going. But from dinner dating to dissertations, I was the one that baby would call when she needed ventilation. She was into her studies and I was into it too. She was alone, I gave it a 1, we made it 2. Good times and arguments, seeing women and causing men, and jealousy that hit me when every time that she talked to men. This matchmaking was suddenly fast breaking, so we slowed down and both pretended to act patient. But you, so unpredictable, so irresistible. Moms love me, pops cool, brother straight, and your sister knew I was one on the come up and comes, and never easy. So every time that she run up, she told me you'll never leave me. I'll admit it, you was in competition with women who didn't have any morals, but liver ain't have a limit. But I was never the type to put rocks before a diamond, claim mountains before I climb them, say star before I line it. So you knew you had me, and just so happened I'm rapping the first one at my show and the first one to be clapping. And know I'm loving the action, but you was always recording. You told me you wasn't happy, and all I did was ignore it. So you decided to leave me the time I needed you most, and you told me I knew the reason, but I considered you gone. Then I started to believe that our time was only a hoax, until we came to agreement that I was doing the most. But what would I be if I ain't had your love? I crave attention from women who never give me enough. They only here for a night, excitement will always pass. Memories of Patron, I'm reminiscing the past. Like damn, what did we fight about? Or did we fuss over sketchy stories about women, cause I was leaving them out? I thought I was being mindful of feelings that could be crushed, and crutches couldn't just crutch it. I'm lusting over a lush, but I digress. Soon as I digest the fact that you moved on, I think I moved mine, I guess. But how do I deal with pain, passion and pleasure, laughing, this habit to break a pack when we mad at each other? Now I imagine forever, but you was gone before you had got to see me shine. Radio radiance, hope it rhymes to save time. And I don't count on the feature, my second life is deceitful. Glad you don't have to go decipher this evil. But back to apologies, long story, whatever. You cherish time so embarrassed like we were never together. Was it dismissal of issues that had started to linger? Push emotional buttons, the power of one finger. I ain't saying I reign supreme in a disagreement, but I don't move on the subject until you start to believe it. Then you got overheated and said I was hard to be with. Complicated, the death of relations gon' need a grievance. That was a little humor, you liked to laugh, and I knew if I made you smile, then that would put fire to all the rumors. If it ain't you, I ain't settling. Ain't no need for me meddling. All good, I can't adapt to your future. And now I celebrate with women that I leave in the morning. Invest into something deeper than sleeping, I can't afford it. Made amends with the demon of scheming, constantly fiending to break up a happy home while you all alone in the evening. But what would I be if I ain't have your love? Cause you were making it happen. I probably would've stopped rapping if I had known it would fill my head up with such an illusion that you were sticking around after foolishness in me